Woo! We're live. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. I hope y'all doing good. How's everyone doing? Let me do a quick audio check. Make sure I can hear the audio. I think audio sounds good. Let me double check over here. Yeah, audio sounds good. All right, guys. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you're having a great weekend. How's everyone doing today? Let me double check right now. If you guys can see the video, hear the audio. If you guys have any questions, put in comments down below. The first item we have for our deal right now in the carousel is this. It's a 45-watt Ugreen GAN charger. And it's on exclusive Prime Day deal right now. We got lots of deals in the carousel. In fact, everything in the carousel is on deal. So if you have any questions, let me know. But we got deals and nothing but deals in the carousel. All right, double checking the audio. Yeah, audio sounds good. So this one is 17% off. And if you guys want to watch this on other platforms, come over to Amazon. Amazon is where we're at. And I'm going to show you guys right now what I'm looking at on my screen right here. So this is the 45-watt GAN charger. It is on sale. It is on deal. Over 300 of these have been purchased within the last month, so you know it's good stuff. It has a flip out 2-prong plug that you can bring with you when you travel. It's got 2 USB-C, totaling 45 watt of total output. You can close the 2-prong like that, and that way you can put it in your backpack or your purse and it won't snag on things. Really convenient, really nice, compact 45-watt GAN charger from Ugreen. You have a fingerprint resistant material, makes it easy to keep clean and looking good. It has 45 watt of total output, which is ideal for having like a smartphone. You can also use it for a tablet and even a laptop. But for a laptop, I would say that's kind of a little bit too little power for a laptop, but it should still work. Let me know if you have any questions. And I think the audio might be a little bit loud, so I'm gonna turn down the audio a little bit. Give me 1 second. If the audio is not loud enough, let me know. But I'm gonna bring it down. I'm going to bring it down just a tad right here. Audio check, audio check, audio check. All right, cool. Yeah, I was peeking out too much. Well, let me know if you have any questions. This is a Ugreen 45-watt GAN charger right here. Everything we talk about today is on deal. Everything is in the carousel down below, and we are talking about deals right now. So you can see the next item in the carousel is another deal. In fact, this item right here in the carousel is probably the best value of anything you can pick up today because it provides you such good value. So when I say value, what I mean is this is something you can pick up for less than $8 right now because it's on deal. It's actually 20% off, and there's additional coupons right on the product page. So if you click on the link down below in their carousel, you can see this item that's 20% off on a deal. Plus, there's additional promotion you can stack on top of it. For under $8, you can get something that you're going to use very often. I don't care if you already have a phone holder. This one is simple, but it works. We got Gavin V in the chat. Let's go, Gavin. How are you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Mid-March, brother. Mid-March. I hope you're doing well. How was Mario Day? Mario Day. Did you celebrate Mario Day? Mario Day just passed less than a week ago. I hope you're well, Gavin. Thanks for always stopping by. Appreciate you. March is halfway over. Hopefully, you're making the best out of your month and your year because it's going by fast, at least for me. All right, guys, we got some deals in the carousel. We got Gavin V in the chat. We have the best under $8 purchase in the carousel, which is this. Yeah, March 10th. Yeah. He knows Mario Day. Gavin V is all about Mario because he plays Super Smash Bros. And there's Mario in there. The GAN charger, the Lamicall cell phone mount is super useful because for less than $8, and let me just show you right now why you can get less than $8. Number one, it is 20% off, so that's already less than $8. Then you can add this coupon right there. You use that coupon, saves you another 10%. That's roughly 80 cents. So that takes it down to about $7.20. For $7.20, sometimes you cannot even get a cup of coffee for that price. And you tell me this is not worth a cup of coffee? This is worth way more than a cup of coffee because you will use this way more than you think. Even if you have multiple cell phone holders in your home already, get this one and put it in a room that you don't have a cell phone holder. Because when you walk by and you want to just put down your phone for a second, look at that. You put your phone on, it's in the perfect location so that you are going to be able to use it. It makes sense because it's always at the right angle and it's always set up. Now, it's not foldable, it's not portable, but that's the charm of this thing. It makes it easier to use, and that's why it's such a good value. Gavin V says, storming lately, March shower begins, April flowers. It's actually, it seems, yes, the storm is coming. It's kind of cold today. I don't know about you, but right here where I'm at, it's chilly today. It's windy, it's chilly. There was some raining, but I guess for people in the real cold weather, they laughing at us. They're like, what? It's not been snowing. It's not been raining. I know, but still, for us in the West Coast, this is cold, right? It's cold. So back to what I'm saying, in 1 hour and 47 minutes, this deal will be gone. So if you want to get this Lamicall phone mount, grab it before it's too late. It's made of an aluminum alloy. You have non-slip feet down here. You got grippy surface here and grippy surface here that protects your phone from sliding around. You just put your phone on like that and it's good. You got a place to connect the cable and charge it while you're using it too. And you have nice cable management back here. It's made of an aluminum alloy. Black is not the only color, but there are other colors too. So you can take a look at the different color options. Now, I gotta warn you, not all the colors are on sale. And some of them might be even cheaper than the black one. This one is $748, plus there's a 10% discount. So that's even cheaper than the black one right there. Gavin V in the chat says temperature is relative, as always. Yep, some people can tolerate colder temperature, and to them, it's not even cold. And to other people, they like the warm weather, and just a little bit of a temperature drop, whoo, it's freezing, right? So it's always relative. So this is the Lamicall phone mount, and I don't think it's relative. I think it's a good deal, no matter where you're coming from. Yo, we got 1 like in the chat. Let's go. We got 1 like right there. Look. We got a like in the chat right there. Thank you so much for the like. Much appreciate. You guys are awesome. Now, the likes don't mean nothing, but they help me get motivation. So we got 2 likes. Thank you for the like. By the way, guys, this is the Lamicall S1 phone mount. We got other items in the carousel. We have a 30-watt GAN charger. Now, you're probably going to wonder, why do I have a 30-watt GAN charger when I just talk about a good deal on a 45-watt GAN charger, right? Well, the price on this 30-watt GAN charger is a game changer. The fact that this is a one charger that you will find very useful for under $13 is perfect. Why? This is a perfect charger for anyone that has an iPhone. Your iPhone is with you and it's very important. If you travel, you want to have a charger that is dedicated to charging your iPhone. Now, if you get the ones that have multiple charge port, sometimes if you have 2 devices that are power hungry, it works on Android too. Dripping sauce. I call you dripping sauce because I can't say the other word, but dripping sauce in the house. Dripping sauce, it works on Android as well. It works on Samsung Galaxy, Samsung Ultra. What kind of phone you got? Dripping sauce in the house. You go for dripping sauce? Got the Android? Yeah, I like Android, but my whole family is Apple ecosystem. So, you know, I gotta do it. But yeah, this little GAN charger, the 30-watt GAN charger for under $13 is good. The Note 20 Ultra, dude, that one uses a lot of power. This one right here puts at 30 watt. How much power can the Note 20 Ultra take as a charging option? Let me do a quick search for you. Let me double check that for you. Give me 1 second, dripping sauce. All right, let me see how fast, how many watts does the Note 20 charge at? Let me see. So the Note 20 charges at 25 watts. So you good, man, you good. If you get the 30-watt GAN charger right here, you've been maxing out your Note 20. So it's all good. Luke Muffy is in the house. What's up, Luke? How you doing, my friend? Welcome back to your stream, Luke. Luke, did you guys drive the Tesla Model Y latest version yet? Did you try it? Do you like it? Let me know. What's your favorite feature about the newest Tesla Model Y? Our friend Luke Murphy is in the house. Luke, how is Buddy doing? Is Buddy doing good, my friend? Let me know. By the way, guys, we have deals in the carousel. We got the 30 watt GAN charger on sale for $12.99. That one is perfect because it does have the flip out 2-prong right here. Well, Amazon customer says Tesla's not good. What car do you like, my friend? What car do you like? I love all cars. Customer in the house, what car do you like? Do you like Chevys? Do you like Jeeps? Do you like Honda, Toyota? What car? Diesel engine. Let's go. Do you like truck? Do you like trucks, or you like like Volkswagen. Yo, 1969 Dodge Challenger. You like the old school one? How about the new ones? How about the 2008, 2010, 2020, 2020, 2025? How about the newer Dodge Challengers? I think the new ones look good, but I don't know. Maybe you old school muscle. And customer says, diesel engine. What kind of diesel engine do you like? Yes, dope, sweet, trucks and semi-trucks. Nice. I gotta ask you, customer, is my Tesla Cybertruck even a truck? Can you even call it a truck? And be honest, you can tell me it's not a truck, and I will respect your opinion. I love trucks, but I can't guarantee everyone sees my Tesla as a Cybertruck. See, I knew it. It's not a truck, right? Like that's my confusion. Some people can say it's a truck, and some people say it's not a truck. Now, can you help me understand what makes it a truck and what makes it not a truck? Because like sometimes I'm confused. Like it's definitely not a truck. I hate that they call it that. I know, but it's in the name. It says Cybertruck. So why is it not a truck? I don't get it. But I just like it because it's big and it looks different. Like I like that it doesn't look good. I like that it looks kind of ugly, but it makes it interesting. So that's why I like it. They classify it because of its size. But isn't it because of the truck bed? Because it has like a 6 feet bed in the back? Isn't that why they call it a truck? Because otherwise, that's the difference between like an F-150 and like a sedan or SUV, right? It has a truck bed, and the build style, but it's really not. It's yes. It is a 6 feet flatbed. Yes, it does have a 6 feet flatbed, but it's not. It's not even a real 6 feet because the sides are kind of at an angle. So it's like 6 feet at the very bottom, but as you go up, it's like 5 feet and 8 inches or something. It's slightly smaller because of the silly angles. The truck bed angles make it less than 6 feet. But like if it's like a super thin piece of wood, then yeah, you can fit 6 feet in it. But if it's taller, then you have like 5 feet and 6 inches. It's weird because there's an angle that comes up in the back. So it's not really 6 feet, but still, it has a truck bed, right? So doesn't it consider a truck? I don't know. That's why I'm confused. That explains why they call it. Yeah, that's what I thought. But a lot of people say it's not a truck. Is it because they don't know it has a truck bed, or they don't think it's a truck because it's electric? Because sometimes I want to believe and trust their opinion, but at the same time, I'm confused too because they do call it a truck and it has a truck bed. I mean, it might not be the prettiest car. In fact, I actually don't think it's pretty. I just think it's different. That's why I got it, because it's different, not because it's pretty. But we got some comment in the house. We got Riley in the house. Yeah, they're kind of ugly. And no, I actually agree. I agree 100%. I don't think they look good. Like a Ferrari looks good, a Lamborghini looks good. I have an Acura NSX. I think that looks good. The Cybertruck just looks different, right? So to me, I just wanted something different. I don't think it looks good. I think it looks weird. But yeah, I just think it looks weird but interesting and unique, right? The unique part is why I kind of like it, because I like to have like an old school haircut just because it's different than everyone else that has the common haircut, right? So sometimes ugly might be what I want, what helps you stand out. That's all. Needs a truck bed to it does have a truck bed though. It has a truck bed. Real truck guys won't call it truck, handles weight. Yeah, you're right. So the tow hatch, right? The tow hatch, some people do a test on it and it can't stand the downward force load of more than like 2,000 pounds. So the tow hitch might be not to the real truck level. Yeah, the hitch. Sorry, I'm not a truck guy, although I drive a Cybertruck. Okay, maybe that's why they don't call it a truck. Because as a Cybertruck owner, I don't know nothing about truck. Maybe that's why it's not a truck. It's because the owners of Cybertrucks are not truck guys. But give me time. I will become a truck guy. I'm learning how to use a truck. I like the fact that I have a truck bed because I can put stuff there and give me. It's all good, man. I love the chat. I love the chat. Talk to me more, guys. Talk to me more. By the way, we have the EcoFlow River 3 in the carousel on deal. Everything we're talking about tonight is on deal. The deal is lit up tonight, guys. I don't know about you guys, but we got so many deals. It's crazy. This one is 39% off. It's $159 and it's solid. You know how many people bought this within the last month? Yo, them swords are better. Them swords? What swords? What swords? What swords are you talking about? By the way, guys, drop in the chat. What is your favorite car? If money is no objection, let me know. What is your favorite car that you can actually buy? And you have to be able to daily drive it. You can't have a classic that breaks down all the time. Old school live stream you did. Dude, I love our old school live streams. Bro, customer, you from the old school days? When we used to like, oh man, I can't even say the G word because that's a bad word now. But dude, I miss the old streams. We have a good time. We had a good time on the streams because we had a good time. Yeah, those were the good old days. Anyway, guys, 39% off, but that's not all. You also got a coupon if you add more items to your EcoFlow cart. If you get $2,000 of EcoFlow eligible items, you get another 5% off. I don't think that's worth it, but by itself, 39% off, it's solid. This is your EcoFlow River 3. Got 2 AC outlets. It's got DC output right here for your DC 12-volt car accessories. It also got 2 USB-A's and 1 USB-C. You want more USB-C ports? This is what you do. You get one of these power adapters, you plug it in, and boom, now you got more USB ports. What more can you want? This is a compact power bank that does a lot. It's got the flat top, got the handle right here. You got solar input. You can charge it via your DC from your car or your RV or plug it into the AC outlet. You're good to go. Yo, what? Amazon customer since day one? What? Yo, hook it up right there, bro. Be on live stream, watching Utopia stream since day one. The good old days, man, every channel was fun. Every channel was different. Every channel had their own kind of vibe to it, right? And there was different audience, and yeah, there was some trolls, but the trolls made the stream fun. Now the trolls always get muted. It's like, come on, man. Let it be organic, but you know, it is what it is. And the EcoFlow River 3 is on sale, on deal right now. If you guys are looking for a compact portable power bank you can take with you when you go camping, hiking, or use in an emergency situation where you lose power, this can charge your iPhone or your Samsung or your Note 20 Ultra or any tablet or laptop and power you through those black, dark days that you don't got no power. Your power is out. The EcoFlow River 3 will be that solution right there. You used to troll too? That's cool, man. I think trolling is kind of, it's cool. It's cool unless it gets too far. Like, if it goes too far where people are like saying bad words and rude comments and like stepping on boundaries and really pissing off other people in the chat, then it's not cool. But I think a little bit trolling is cool because like, it's like going to a comedy club, stand-up comedy, right? It's cool to have a back and forth. It makes me think. It makes you think. It keeps it interesting. It keeps it cool. But, you know, nowadays, when you try to troll on the platform, you might get your message muted. Not by me, but by the gods of Amazon. So just be careful, brother. Be careful. All right, guys. We got something bigger than this that's on sale. Much bigger. How big? Super size. So this is an EcoFlow River 3. What we have right here is an EcoFlow Delta Pro right there. So the Delta Pro is so crazy. It's got 3,600 what? Yes, 3,600 watt hour of power. Whereas this one was 245 watt hour. That's 3,600 watt hour of power. That means it has how many times more capacity than this? This is like, I don't know, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, like 15 times the capacity of this thing in that unit. Of course, it costs a lot more, but it's 36% off right now. The EcoFlow Delta Pro is capable of powering not just one, not just two, but potentially 3 microwaves by itself. My home circuit can't even handle that. Yet one EcoFlow Delta Pro can handle up to 3 microwaves at the same time. This thing is crazy. Now, this thing is the first of its kind to be able to be modular and potentially be used as a whole home backup system. What do I mean by that? This thing can deliver up to 25 kilowatt of capacity by combining extra batteries. So each EcoFlow Delta Pro can have up to 2 additional batteries. And you can connect 2 EcoFlow Delta Pros together, and that means that you got 2 Delta Pros connected together. Then each Delta Pro has 2 batteries. That's 4 batteries and 2 Delta Pros. That's 25 kilowatt of capacity. It's bonkers. It's crazy. It can power your home. Now, not all homes use the same amount of power, but you get the idea. If your home uses about 25 kilowatt power per day, this thing as a full-blown ecosystem can back up your home for the entire day. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And the EcoFlow Delta Pro is a big boy. It weighs about 100 pounds. So it's not something you can easily carry upstairs by yourself unless you want to like really lug it up. But in an emergency situation, it does provide you a ton of power. That's why the EcoFlow Delta Pro is so good. It's probably one of my favorite unit because of its capabilities and because of how useful it is. And you can see right now, it is a solid deal. The EcoFlow Delta Pro is 36% off right there. Solid. Over 200 purchased within the last month. It can do a ton. Oh, it also has the ability to plug in to your home transfer switch too. So very convenient. And then you can even connect multiple EcoFlow Delta Pro together to have a total of 220 watts AC output too. So you can power stuff like your 240 volt dryer with it. You gotta have this though. So combine 2 of them together and connect it with the EcoFlow, they call it the dual voltage hub, then you can get 240 volts out of it. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy what the EcoFlow Delta Pro is. It's nice. Now, the EcoFlow Delta Pro is super big, super expensive, so there are other options you can consider if you want something a little bit smaller, like the EcoFlow River 2 Pro right here. So the River 2 Pro is still a pretty big power bank. This is the River 2 Pro right here. So it's part of the River 2 family. So it's got the lithium iron phosphate battery technology, but this one has 4 AC outlets, 3 USB-A's, 1 USB-C, and 3 DC outputs. It's got the flat top, nice handle. You can charge it via the AC or DC from your car or your RV, or use solar panel to charge this thing. In fact, the price you see on the screen right there, 21% off, includes a solar panel. So what you're getting is the EcoFlow River 2 Pro, which has about 768 watt hour. We get a bunch of AC outlets, bunch of USBs, bunch of DC. Amazon customer, sorry following, thank you for the follow. We got Amazon customer in the house right there. Much appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. Let me know if you have any questions or any comments about anything we talked about tonight. Everything we talked about today is on deal. This is the lowest price in the last 30 days. We got the solar panel included. We got the EcoFlow River 2 Pro with 768 watt hour. This thing is able to put out 1,600 watt of surge power. We got Darian Apple in the house. Hello, Darian Apple. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday night. And to some of you guys on the East Coast, it's already Monday morning. Happy Amazon shopping to our friend Darian Apple. Let me know, guys, if you have any questions. We got the EcoFlow River 2 Pro right here with the solar panel as a combo. We got 26 likes in the chat. Much appreciate the likes. Welcome to the stream. We got 21% off. Over 50 of these combos were purchased within the last month. This does have that 220 watt bifacial solar panel. So one of the nice things about that 220 watt bifacial solar panel is that it's special. It's the only EcoFlow solar panel that is bifacial. So I have the older version, and it works the same way in terms of bifacial capability. And what that means is that it can collect power from the sun from the front side of the solar panel as well as from the back side of the solar panel. And why is that important? It just gives you more efficiency, right? Because if you're only collecting power from the sun from the front, then that's all you're gonna get. But this solar panel, the EcoFlow 220 watt bifacial solar panel that comes together with the EcoFlow River 2 Pro as a kit, it's bifacial. So bifacial means the back of the solar panel can actually absorb power. So if you put the solar panel down, sun will hit it from the front. And guess what? Sunlight scatters all over the place. It will bounce from the ground and hit the back of the solar panel. And yes, that back solar panel can still absorb power, therefore delivering a higher efficiency than other solar panel that doesn't have the bifacial feature. So with this combo that's highlighted right now in our live stream carousel on Amazon, you are getting a nice pair. You're getting the EcoFlow River 2 Pro, which is a good size power bank, not too heavy, not too small, still got a lot of capacity and can output a ton of power, even enough to power one microwave right here. And you're getting EcoFlow's most feature rich, I would say. Feature, yeah, because it's the only one with the bifacial solar panel, right? So it's got a nice feature on this unique solar panel right there. Thank you for the info. Yo, you're welcome, Michelle. You're absolutely welcome. Michelle, if you have any questions on any of the items in the carousel, do let me know. I'm happy to give you my feedback and give you information or answer any questions you have, because I have experience with the majority of the products in the carousel, and I do have most of them on hand, and I can show you what they look like and how they work as well. Alright guys, moving on to the next item in carousel, because we have a lot of items and everything we talk about tonight is on deal. This one is going to be the similar setup, the EcoFlow River 2 Pro, but with a smaller solar panel. This one is 160 watt, and this is where it's not my favorite, but if you're on a budget, it's more affordable, right? You're looking at $609 versus how much was the other kit? Other kit was $709. So you're saving $100, but what you do miss out on is the more powerful solar panel. There's pros and cons, okay? This one, you're saving money because it's lower price, and you're getting a more portable solar panel that's lighter weight and easier to set up. But the disadvantage is that this solar panel is only one side. It doesn't have the bifacial feature. And the other disadvantage is that the 160 watt is going to be less powerful than the 220 watt. It's just a very simple fact that it's a smaller panel, so it produces less power from the sun. But you're more portable and you're saving more money, and it's easier to set up, and because it's smaller, it actually is less prone to wind blowing it away, right? I mean, if you have really strong wind, then no solar panel can survive, but it's a little bit less likely to be blown away because it's a smaller solar panel in general. So those are the EcoFlow units with the EcoFlow Delta, sorry, not the EcoFlow Delta, but EcoFlow River 2 Pro right here. All right, guys, let me know if you have any questions. We're going to move on to more items in the stream that are a little bit different. We can talk about the eMeet right here. So the eMeet is going to probably be the best value you can get in terms of a webcam. The eMeet is a 1080p webcam. The C960 is what this one is. It's a 1080p webcam with dual microphone arrays. It's 30 frames per second. It's solid. Michelle, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. We got 2 new followers today. We got Amazon customer, and now we got Michelle following us in the house. Let's go. Thank you so much for the follow, Michelle, and thank you, Darian Apple. Another customer has followed us. Wait, Darian Apple, you are a customer? No, sorry, I'm confused. We have a person named Customer, and we also have a person named Darian Apple, and Darian Apple started following us. Yeah, that's Awesome. All right, guys, moving on to the eMeet C960. So the eMeet C960 is a 1080p webcam with dual microphone. This thing works on PC or Macs. It works on desktop or laptop. It does connect with a USB-A connection, but it is friendly if you work with a hub that converts from USB-A to USB-C, or if you have an adapter. So basically it works with any laptop. It's not the most fancy webcam, but it's one that works really well with Google Hangout, Zoom, Skype, and any conference call app, because 1080p at 30 frames per second is all you really need. This thing has that dual microphone array, and the way that it attaches to your monitor or your laptop is that your laptop sits like this, and the front hangs off the top of your monitor or laptop, and the back pushes against it. So that way, you just mount it like that, and when you do mount it like that, you have a place to pivot like this, to pivot the the webcam. And in case you're curious, it does come with a physical privacy shutter that you can choose to attach it on. And if you attach on the privacy shutter, then you can close it like this and have a little privacy. But just keep in mind that this is a visual privacy shutter. The audio will still be going through. So if you're doing something in the room that you don't want people to know you're doing, like breathing pretty hard for any type of activity, I don't know, just make sure that you disconnect your webcam. Just because you don't want to have some evidence of things happening in your home office or your room that you don't want other people to know about. All right? So that is a C960 eMeet webcam right here. Very powerful, but with great powers does come great responsibility. So make sure you are aware that using this webcam will expose your video and your audio to the world when you are doing conference calls. And depending on the audience that you're sharing the video to. And by the way, guys, this is a crazy number. How many of these have been purchased within the last month? That's right, over 10,000. I kid you not, that is a crazy number. Like 10,000 of these. Let me zoom in right here. Zoom in, right there, right there. 10,000. 10,000 have been purchased within the last month just on Amazon. So you know it's a very, very popular webcam. The C960 webcam from eMeet, simple, easy, it's everything you need. It's 1080p, 30 frames per second, works on PC, works on Mac, works on desktop, works on laptop, and it's a simple USB connection that is convertible to USB-C. If you don't have USB-A, you can do that too. It's very, very nice webcam, and it's an Amazon Choice product, so you know it's solid. And look at the reviews, guys. We have over 32,000 reviews on Amazon, and it's pulling above a 4.3 rating, so it's solid. Let me know if you have any questions. We got deals in the carousel. Everything is on deal. We got the EcoFlow Delta 2 Max. So Delta 2 Max is going to be a bigger power bank than that River 2 Pro we talked about, but it's not quite as big as that EcoFlow Delta Pro. So the Delta 2 Max is a more beefier unit. So the Delta 2 Max is going to require some effort to move around because it's bigger. It's a bigger unit, right? It weighs more, but at the same time, we got more capacity. The EcoFlow Delta 2 Max comes in with 2,000 watt-hour capacity. That's actually pretty solid. That's not too bad. It's more than half of the EcoFlow River 2. It's more than half of the EcoFlow Delta Pro. It's a Delta 2 Max. It still uses that lithium iron phosphate battery technology, so you know it's going to be able to handle many, many duty cycles before you notice any battery degradation. It's got 4 USB-A's in the front, 2 USB-C's in the front, and in the back, you have a bunch of AC outlets, and you also have DC output too. So it's a nice, solid unit, and the EcoFlow Delta 2 Max actually is able to expand. It can connect to multiple batteries to it to expand, and you can see right here, actually, maybe down here it will show you the ability to connect multiple batteries. So right here, there's a capacity. Where's the battery expansion part? Yeah, right there. So you can connect up to a second battery for 4,000 watt hour, or connect 2 extra batteries for 6,000 watt hour. So once you connect even just 1 battery, that's actually more capacity than the EcoFlow Delta Pro, if you think about it. And you don't have to spend EcoFlow Delta Pro money in the beginning, but you can expand easily, right? So there we go. That's the expansion right there. Connect up to 2 batteries. And why do you want the EcoFlow Delta 2 Max? Well, if you are RVing or outdoors, you can see the stuff it can power. It can run a mini fridge for 29 hours. It can run a hairdryer for 1 hour straight. Like, who's gonna use a hairdryer for 1 hour straight? It can run a coffee maker, which actually uses a lot of power, to be honest, because you're boiling water and you are converting electricity to heat, and that's usually always very expensive in terms of efficiency. But you can still run a coffee maker for 1.6 hours straight if you needed to, or you can use an electric grill for 1.4 hours straight, or if you want a projector, you can last for like 25 hours. You can watch more than a day worth of projector content with the EcoFlow Delta 2 Max right here. Air fryer, 1.5 hours. So that's camping, right? If you want to use that as a home backup, look at that. You can back up and power a lot of things for a long time, right? If you want to, you can run a microwave for 1.3 hours. But the fact that you can even run a microwave with the EcoFlow Delta 2 Max, it's just amazing. It's capable of running a microwave. Like, imagine in a situation where there's a natural disaster, a zombie apocalypse, or whatever happens, and you don't have energy. The power grid is out. Maybe there's no sun, and there is no help anywhere, and you need to power your home. You need to power a microwave so you can heat up some food and survive. There we go. The EcoFlow Delta 2 Max is capable of running a microwave. What if you had a smaller power bank that can't run a microwave? You'd be out of luck, right? So that's why that EcoFlow Delta 2 Max is a solid option. And that's for home backup. But if you have do-it-yourself project, you can run stuff outside in the backyard or at an off-site location. You can power a cutter, a welding machine, electric hammer, circular saw, all the good stuff, right? And if you're filmmaking and doing photography, yo, this was unheard of. Like, if you go to a remote site, if it's a beach or a forest or a mountaintop, normally you don't have power. How are you gonna record your award-winning cinema? Well, with the EcoFlow units, you can power your camera for hours, your laptop for over a day, drones over 2 days, or almost 2 days, speakers, electric kettle, iPhones. You can charge your iPhone 143 times before you run out of juice on the EcoFlow Delta 2 Max. It's just crazy. And of course, it is a product that's on sale. It's a product that we have on deal tonight. This one is the EcoFlow Delta 2 Max with no extra, just the bare bone EcoFlow Delta 2 Max. It's 47% off. I mean, I'm not just saying 47% off. It is actually a significant discount from the normal price, because I've seen this sold for over, well, I've seen it sold for the retail price. Let's put it that way. Because when I didn't have the EcoFlow Delta Pro, I did consider the EcoFlow Delta 2 Max, and I was actually considering these prices. So I know these prices, the list prices was in fact actual price. We got Sarah in the house. What's up, Sarah? Welcome to the stream. We got, is it Sarah? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Sarah, better buy in the house. Better buy. Better buy. I like it. Sarah always makes the better buy. So if you're not buying the best stuff, make sure you talk to Sarah Better Buy, because she's going to help you find the better buy. Right, Sarah? Let's go. Sarah. I keep saying Sarah. It's Sarah. Sarah, right? By the way, guys, if you are lazy and you want a vacuum cleaner, and you want the vacuum cleaner to vacuum itself, well, hello. The question, the journey, your quest that you desire, what you're looking after, what you're looking for is right there. This is a robot vac. So we have one here that does mopping, but you can see the one on the screen is a very good one too, the L60. It has 5,000 Pascal of suction power, and basically, it will map out your room, your home, room by room, and then vacuum your home. But based on a schedule or based on your command, it will vacuum for you. And it's got 5,000 Pascal suction power, so it's pretty strong. And It can navigate between hardwood floor and carpet because it can go up little steps like that. It's got the side brush right there to pick up stuff on the edges and the corners. And it's good. It can take care of cleaning the majority of your home and you just chill. You don't need to do anything. Other than when it is done vacuuming it, it actually is smart enough to go back and dock itself in the docking station and recharge for the next time you need it to run. But you do have to manually empty out the trash, the dust, the debris, whatever it picks up from the robot vac. And it's not hard, guys. Some of them are from the bottom, some of them are from the top, but basically you take out a container that has all the dirt and debris, empty it out in the trash, put it back in, and you are good to go again. So that's how easy it is to empty out the dust and debris from these robot vac. But we do have ones that do it automatically, and we might get into that later on if we have time. But we gotta talk about something that I'm gonna bring with me when I am going on my trip coming up soon. So what is this item that we have here? This is the Anker Prime. Now the Anker Prime it's pretty solid. I've had this Anker Prime for how many years now? 2.5 years. I love this thing. I take it with me often whenever I go. It's a good size, and they even have the bigger ones that you can take on to airplanes still. And it has the ability to charge when you dock it. So I don't actually have the docking charger, which I think is a good option too. With the docking charger, the dock always has USB-A and USB-C output, and then when you drop this right onto the dock, it'll charge it. So when you're ready to go, you literally grab this from your desk and take it with you, and it's fully charged. So that's the nice perk about having the Anker Prime with the portable charger right there. So it's good to go. Just when you're back home, drop this in, let it charge, and when you are ready to go, grab it and go. You always have a full power bank. I like that a lot. And there's so little resistance to just picking it up. You don't have to pull out a USB cable. I know that that's not very time consuming to take out the USB cable, but the fact that this is always sitting at the ready and you don't even need to use any effort other than grab it and put it in your backpack and go, it actually makes a big difference. The availability of the Anker Prime is one of the nice perk of having the Anker Prime. Of course, you also have a beautiful display, and that display will give you information. It will give you how much time you have left if you're charging it, and I believe if you're using it, it might even show how much time you are consuming power from it. I guess I can do a quick demonstration and plug in something and see what it shows here. Let me see. Let me grab this little adapter here. So I'm gonna charge my headset, and let me see how fast it can charge my headset. So I got my wireless headset. Oh, where did it go? Oh, I don't have it with me. I was looking for my USB. Oh, I'm actually wearing it. So I can't really demonstrate with this. Let's see if I can demonstrate by charging my phone. That might be a good one to test, right? So I can charge my phone. I have a lightning cable. If I have a lightning cable, I can charge this. So basically it has 2 USB-C and 1 USB-A. Oh, I have a super cable. I got a super cable right here. So one end can go into the USB-C here, and then the other end can go to either a USB-C or a lightning device. So in this case, I'm gonna see if I can connect it to my iPhone using the lightning device and right here. So I have an older iPhone with lightning still. So let me go ahead and connect this to my older phone like this. And yes, it's able to connect, and we have a display. So it says remaining. So when it's being used, it says remaining, and it'll tell you how many hours it has remaining, and it tells you what kind of wattage that you're pulling from which port. So it's actually got a lot of good information. This is the Anker Prime, and it's on sale. Everything we talk about tonight is on sale. It's 30% off, and you're gonna get this deal for the next hour and 8 minutes. So if you're gonna grab the deal, now is the time to grab it before it's too late. Sometimes these deals will change even before that if they run out of stock and they are not selling anymore. So grab it if you're interested, but definitely make sure you keep an eye out for that deal. And when it ends, it'll be too late. Sometimes the deals remain, but that's not always guaranteed. So if you want it, grab it before it's too late. So that was the Anker Prime Charger. We got the silk satin pillowcases right here. So 38% off for the standard size and the gray. Now there's different colors and different sizes. They're not all the same price, but for the price, you get not one, but two satin silk pillowcases that's super smooth. Now, if you never had a silk pillowcase, it's a game changer. I've been using my silk pillowcase for several months now, and I like it. It's comfortable, it's cool to the touch, and it's very relaxing to sleep on it. There's no zippers, so hang on, I lost video. Hold up, I lost video. I'll reset right now. One second. I gotta reset video. Because what happens is it got too hot and my camera turned off. So let me turn it back on. Camera, come on, power back up. Power back up. There we go. Power is back. We got footage back. Don't worry. We back. I'm gonna get a sip of water because what happened is my camera overheated. But it's okay, we're back. So really smooth texture on these pillowcases. So it has a lot of benefits. You can take a look at the product page for yourself. But for the price, you're not paying much, guys. For two pillowcases that will refresh the look of your pillows and it will give you real benefits. It actually has a lot of cool benefits. Cooling pillow too, literally. It's cool to the touch. So that's going to be your Bedsure silk satin pillowcases, a 2-pack right there for under $8. So either in terms of the best value of things you can get on our stream tonight, it will have to be between this and maybe the Lamicall foam mount that we talked about earlier, or maybe even that 30-watt charger, because all of them are priced about $12, $13, or in this case $8, but they will significantly impact your daily life, your day-to-day experience for such a small price, literally for less than a cup of coffee at certain places, right? I know there are some places where you can get coffee even cheaper, but yeah, it's typically lower price than a cup of coffee in most places. By the way, we have the EcoFlow River 2 Max on sale on deal. So originally I was confused why the EcoFlow River 2 Max exists when the River 2 Max is actually very close in terms of size and form factor than the River 2 Pro, but it actually is about 30% less power. This one comes in at 512 watt-hour, whereas the EcoFlow River 2 Pro was 768 watt-hour. So it's about 250 watt less. So you also have a little bit lighter unit, and it is a little bit smaller, the EcoFlow River 2 Max. Yet you still have 4 AC outlets, although 2 of them are just 2 prongs now, and 2 of them are 3 prong. So slight difference there. You still have the same 4 USB ports. 3 of them are USB A's and 1 is a USB C, and you still have 2 DC output. You still get the lithium ion phosphate battery technology. You can charge it via solar, or you can charge it with DC from your car or your RV, or plug it into the AC outlet to charge. The USB-C can be used as an input, so 4 ways to charge it. And the price is amazing. This one being 25% off is roughly just $529 for a solid 512 watt-hour power bank. That's perfect for emergency situations, going camping, going hiking. Maybe hiking is a little bit heavy to carry, but if you're camping and you're going on an RV trip and then parking next to your campsite, this is perfect for that. So the EcoFlow River 2 Max right here. And this one does come with the solar panel too. So $529 not only gets you the power bank, but it's the lowest price in the last 30 days, guys. You also get the 160 watt solar panel. Really good deal right there. Now I'm kind of curious, do they have a combo with the 220? 220? They don't. So you only get the combinations with the 180 or the 160, and the 180 is not even available right now. So the one with the 160 is the best deal in my opinion, because if you're just getting the River 2 Max right here, well, if you don't need the solar panel, it's only 300, 299. Or get the solar panel for 529. Ooh, so that solar panel is gonna be roughly 130 bucks for a 160 watt solar panel. So it's kind of up to you. If you want the solar panel, you're probably saving a few dollars, maybe $10, $15 from if you were to buy the solar panel by itself as a combo. But if you don't plan on using that solar panel, then you can get just the EcoFlow River 2 Max and under $300. Under $300. Oh, that's a good deal. Let me know if you have any questions on any products we have in the carousel. I'm happy to show you how they look, give you my feedback and experience, because I've either used these products before, or I actually not only use them but have them on hand, like this one. So this is a very simple 2K camera from Eufy, and it does have a solar panel built in. It doesn't have a light, but it has really good low light capability. It has a built-in 8GB storage and connects to your Wi-Fi, and that's it. That's all you need to go. All you need to go get a security camera added to your home network. However, if you are part of the Eufy ecosystem, you know that the Homebase 3 is a very powerful solution, combining a lot of Eufy cameras into a whole ecosystem. The Eufy S220 right here is Homebase 3 compatible. So it's ready to connect directly to Homebase and not need to rely on the internal 8GB storage that's built into this unit, which is actually not bad. But given the fact that the Bionic Mind AI technology is a new feature that gets added to this, if you connect this to the Homebase 3, that's the bigger game changer. Because the Bionic Mind AI technology will start to accumulate the footage from all your cameras that is connected to the Homebase 3, and what it does is it builds out a database and it recognizes certain people, and you can label them as friends, strangers, or family, so that way you can get alerts based on if it's a family member, if it's a stranger, or if it's those situations, right? So very nice to have the AI technology to recognize not only if it's a people, pet, or object, but actually between individual people. That's the Bionic Mind AI technology, which this S220 is capable of. However, it can be used as a standalone. That's the beauty of this. That's why they call it the Eufy Security Solo Cam. And if it's a solo mode, it connects to your 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi. It uses a built-in 8GB storage. You have the solar panel here, and during the day, it will collect power from the sun and charge the internal battery. And at night, it just uses that battery. So you almost never need to ever take it down to charge it. And to install it, literally you install it by attaching it to the mounting hardware, and that's it. You don't need to run any wires. You don't need power wires. You don't need data wires. That's what makes the S220 such a good solution, because you are literally set and forget, because you got the solar panel that does its best to actively charge and maintain a good amount of charge on the camera, so you never have to take it down. But disclaimer is that if you do have a lot of activity in a certain area, and it's recording clips after clips after clips of these activities, then it will drain the battery pretty fast. So that battery, the battery capabilities of this, what do they usually say? Is it like 180 days? Let me double check what they say and their estimate. So in terms of battery life, let's take a look at the power. Item details. Do they say how long will it last? So it does have the built-in 8 GB storage. It does have 6500 milliamp hour battery. So how long does it last on a typical use, right? So here is the voice assistant, two-way audio, set and forget it. Yeah, it literally takes about 5 minutes, and it's IP67 too, I forgot to mention that. So you can install this outside, rain no problem, snow no problem, even hail and shine, no problem. Shine sometimes is bad to most products that are electrical and have plastic, because normally the sun could damage the plastic, but they're saying this is IP67, so it's designed to stand up against the sun, so that means it's a solid camera. And the fact that it's on sale right now, being on deal, we're looking at a 49% discount, running you a total of $66.49. Basically 50% off. And the more you buy, the more you save. For example, if you get the 2-camera kit, you're looking at $70 per kit. So I take that back. With this one, you're spending more per camera than if you got the individual pack. But if you go for the 3-camera kit, that's where you're starting to see the savings, right? $63.33 per camera. Or if you go for the 4-camera pack, then there's the best savings. That is $57.50 per camera, and that's for the 4-camera pack. And yes, once you get the HomeBase 3, do you need a hub? Steve Jacob says. So these do not need you to connect to a hub, but you need to have a router that does provide you with 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, so you can connect these to your router. But if you want to, you can get the the Eufy HomeBase 3, which is the centralized hub, and that's where all the Eufy cameras connect. But that is not required, Steve. That is not required. So these can connect directly to your 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. And the power is stored in the internal battery, and the solar panel is used to keep the camera charged up. Let me know if you have any questions. We have a crazy good projector coming up in the carousel, like a super good one. It's 25% off, plus there's an additional 10% saving. This is the Nebula Cosmos Laser 4K projector, outputting a total of 4K resolution, 2,200 lumens of ANSI brightness. Awesome doubly digital speakers, surround sound speaker right there. I thought that updated version needs the hub. No, it doesn't. The reason why is you can see right here. So they're called solo cam. So they can be by themselves, right? The solo cam, the benefit of a solo cam is that it doesn't need anything else. It can be powered, it can be self-contained. A solo cam, meaning it can connect to your Wi-Fi, and it can connect to the home base if you want it to. But basically, all it needs is to connect to your Wi-Fi, and the battery needs to be charged by the solar panel, or you have to take it down and charge it every time it's low on battery, and you should be good. Oh, thanks. You're welcome, my friend. Glad that it helps. Let me know if you have any other questions. Always happy to help out. Yeah, we're going to talk about the Nebula Cosmos Laser 4K just for a little bit more, because one of the biggest disadvantages of having a projector with this much power is the fact that you got to plug it into an outlet before you can actually use it. But Rick Selden is in the house. What's up, Rick? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to our stream. Rick, let me know if you have any question. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. And we do have 28 likes in the chat. Thank you for liking, and thank you for following Rick and Sarah and Michelle and everybody else that's following in the chat, like Darian Apple, as well as do we have any other followers? So it's pretty solid. We still got a solid number of followers tonight. And by the way, this Nebula Cosmos Laser 4K does have an HDMI input. It does have built-in Google TV, but it does require you to plug it into an outlet. Now, if you have one of the EcoFlow River 2, then you can power those with it, or the EcoFlow Delta Pro. As any power source will be able to power that awesome, simple projector. That's very powerful. Speaking of powerful, we have one of my favorite vacuum cleaners right here. This one is the Fantic V10 Fold. And I like it for a couple of reasons. Number one, the amount of power it has is solid. It's got 17,000 Pascal of suction power right here. Where could I use that? Are you talking about this vacuum cleaner, or are you talking about the projector? This vacuum cleaner has this angle that can bend like this. Oh, the projector. So the projector you can use in your home as a home theater. You can use it in your backyard if you take it out for movie night, but just remember it's not waterproof. And ideally it's for using indoors. So the best use of this is pretty much a home cinema. Or you can use it in your living room if you have a nice white wall to project onto, or if you have a screen to project to. Yeah, white wall is okay. White wall is okay, it's not the best. And the reason why it's not the best is because the white walls don't reflect whites back to you. So it requires the projector to put out even more power so that you can see better. But if you have a dedicated projector screen, the quality will be better. You will see the colors more vivid, more vibrant, and it will reject scatter light better too. But if you don't have any of that, white wall and low brightness room is actually pretty good. You can enjoy awesome content with it. Yeah, happy to help, my friend. Happy to help. By the way, the Fantic V10 Fold is on sale. Over 500 of these have been purchased within the last month. It's 31% off. I like that it has a light so that you can see as you're vacuuming away. There's the light right there. You got the powerful suction. It's got two modes of operation. This is normal, and that's turbo mode. So really good suction for a compact vacuum cleaner. You got the battery stack right there with the battery life. It's USB Type-C charging. You fold it up like this when you're done. It takes up very little space, but there is your USB Type-C charging back there. In fact, I should charge it right now because, yeah, I can just grab it. I can grab my charging cable from my phone right here and give it a little charge. This is the Fantic V10 Fold. I like it. What's a good camera for making videos for podcasts and such? Well, if you're doing podcasts, do you need videos? Because I thought a podcast is just audio. I always confuse. Isn't podcast like 100% just audio? It's a video podcast. Oh, okay. So what's a good camera for making that? It depends. If you're doing 4K resolution for vlogging, yo, these days, can you believe it? I make a lot of content online. And the best tool that I use to make video, believe it or not, is the tool that I bring with me wherever I go, and it fits in my pocket. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's my phone. Even, yeah, vacuum. No, my phone. Is it your phone in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me? No, I'm kidding. You know, the phone is actually very good for vlogging these days because it's so compact. And here's the crazy thing about having a phone. When you're out in public vlogging on a phone, no one's going to really pay attention to you. They're going to ignore you. But if you have like even a small DSLR camera, people are going to say, what's this person doing? Why are they recording in public? But if you're just using your phone, no one's going to say anything because a phone is so normal these days, right? And yeah, you can even just like hold it like this and vlog and no one's going to even know because there's no indicator that you're actually recording. So if you want to record something, you can just like, oh yeah, I'm walking through the street. I'm just, or you can pretend you're looking at your phone. I'm looking at my phone. I'm walking at the same time, but you can be recording. You can be vlogging, right? So something to consider about having a compact phone as your main camera. So that's what I would recommend. If you are vlogging, get your camera from your phone and just use that. Until you need something better, you're not going to notice any lacking capabilities of your phone. I will say if you have a nice DSLR camera or a professional camera, then yeah, you will notice a difference. But not really unless you are there at that level. Denise says, Hello everyone, I have a question about the difference between the Delta 2 and the River 2 portable power station. Okay, so the Delta 2 is a whole different line than the River 2. So the River 2, and I'll just bring up so you can see the difference right away, okay? So this is the River series. The River 2 right here, and the River 2 Pro. If you notice, the form factor is kind of flat at the top and it's kind of a squarish unit. And once you start looking at the deltas are going to be a whole different form factor, right? And basically, the biggest difference between the Deltas and the River 2 series is power. The Delta 2 starts at over let me see, does it start at the Delta 2 is 1 kilowatt, which is better option. So it depends on what you're going to use it for, Denise. If you need something that has a lot of capacity, so there's two things when you look at the portable power station. So let's just jump to the River 2 Pro just right here, just so that we're talking power station, right? By the way, this is the Bedsure cooling blanket that's also on deal. We're going to skip this right now real quick and jump to the River 2. So to answer your question, which one is better? It has to depend on what you're using it for. So if you want something that's compact, then you get like the EcoFlow River 2, which is very compact and it's lightweight too. But it doesn't have a large amount of capacity, meaning if you use it to power like a laptop, you would drain it pretty fast. But it's very compact. And also, not only capacity, but you gotta consider power output. So power output is different than capacity. Denise, are you following me on that? Capacity is how much power you have in here, but power output is how much power can it push out at a given time, right? So that's two different things. Capacity is how much power it can store, but power output is how much power it can output at a given time. So if you need to power like a microwave, this one can't do it because a microwave is like 1500 watt. If you need to power like a hair dryer, this can't do it because a hair dryer needs about 1100 watts. This one can power up to 600 watts. So that's the biggest difference. With the smaller units, they can only power smaller things like your cell phone, your laptop, your drone batteries, charging your drone, charging your digital camera. But it can't power like a microwave. That's where the Delta series falls in. So the Delta series are, number one, they have more capacity, which means it can store more energy. And number two, it has a higher power output. And of course, size is going to be a disadvantage of the Delta series because the Delta series are going to be bigger and heavier, right? So you gotta decide on which one works for your needs. Thank you so much for answering my question. Understood. Yes, I'm glad I was able to explain that clear enough so that you understand. Because it's hard to explain that stuff. Because number one, I don't know the expertise of everybody, and sometimes it's just hard to understand. So I'm glad you got it, and I'm happy to be able to answer your questions. And if you have any other questions, let me know. And we got a new follower in the house. We got Denise in the house right there. Thank you for the follow, Denise. Much appreciated. So yeah, good luck with your search for your EcoFlow. Oh, we did have a question while you were asking. Our friend RY Guy Fly says, go with Anker Prime Power Bank. The Anker Prime Power Bank is a different type of power bank, right? So you can see the Anker Prime is even smaller than the River 2. So the Anker Prime is something that you want to be able to carry on when you go on an airplane, or take with you in your backpack when you're just going to the library, and you'll be able to charge your cell phone several times. But you cannot get very far with this if you want to power your desktop computer, for example, right? And just look at the size. It doesn't have the capacity to power a full-size desktop. And it doesn't even have AC outlets. So it can only output DCs, USB-A's and USB-C. It can't do AC outlets, so it doesn't have an inverter to send out AC power, right? So that's where the Anker Prime is different than the EcoFlow power bank or solar generators right here. So hopefully that helps answers the I guess the comments from RY Guy Fly in the house. I like that name, RY Guy Fly. By the way, we did skip over this, and I want to hop back really quick just to highlight this. This is the Bayshore cooling blanket. It's a waffle weave. Great delta conversion. Thank you. Delta conversion. I don't want to convert you to anything. It's what you want. And it's what you need, right? So if you need something compact, yo, Anna says, can I ask a question tonight? Yes, you can. And number 2, the answer to your question is yes. So everyone is able to ask questions. And the answer to Anna's question is yes. Thank you for asking your question, Anna. And by the way, we have the Bayshore cooling blanket. The reason why it's a cooling blanket is because of the texture design. So if you see right here, it's a waffle weave pattern. And the waffle weave allows less surface area touching your skin. So it allows air to pass through easier, and it's also able to cool you off easier. It's lightweight. It's a nice throw. You can use it as a blanket when you sleep, but you can also put it on a sofa and use it as a lightweight throw. I do like my Bayshore waffle weave cotton cooling blanket right here. And they do come in different sizes. So let me know if you have any questions. We got the waffle weave blanket there. We got the EcoFlow River 2 that we just talked about. And we talk about more robot vacs because we got another deal on the robot vac right here. This one is the RoboVac 11S. A little bit more simple vacuum cleaner than even the L60 we talked about earlier. So these are really thin, low-profile vacuums from Eufy. This one has a little bit less power than the other ones. And I'm going to be honest, this one is a little bit too low of a power for most, I would say for my needs. Let's put it that way. It's a nice vacuum, but if you can afford a budget, go for the L60 we talked about earlier because it has more power and it has a laser navigation. We have a question from Anna. Ask my brother Jacob's daughter's full name. So Anna, what is your brother's daughter's full name? What is your brother Jacob's daughter's full name, Anna? Anna, what is your brother's daughter's full name? All right, so we have right here the Eufy Araya Lana. Aria Lana. From the family of, can I say that word online? Because when I say the last name, it sounds like a word that I might get in trouble for. And I don't want to risk it, unfortunately. But Araya Lana. Middle name Lana, first name Araya. And last name, you can see right there, right there, right there. Alright guys, the S11 vacuum cleaner is also on sale in the stream. And you can see it highlighted in our carousel down below. If you guys are watching this on other platforms, come over to Amazon because that's where we're at right now. And we got these deals right here. So, like I said, the S11 is probably going to be an entry-level vacuum cleaner. You can start out there, but if you can afford it, your budget allows for it, go for the L60 we talked about earlier on in the stream. We got some cleaning machines, upholstery cleaning machine, like the Bissell. And believe it or not, that's my cousin. No, I'm kidding. That's actually me. So the Bissell Little Green Machine is often on sale, but sometimes it's not on sale. What's your favorite movie and why? I think my favorite movie is The Wolf of Wall Street because I love the story and I love how Jordan Belfort, the character, is able to convince people. He's a great salesman. Now, he's not a good person because he tricked them, but the fact that he's able to convince them, I like that fact. But the Bissell Little Green Machine, what is it? It is an upholstery cleaner. You got the nozzle right there that sprays the clean water and the solution mixture, and then you got the suction right there that will suck up the water, and it will suck up the dirt and debris from your carpet or your upholstery as well. And there we go. That's the Bissell Little Green Machine doing its magic with the Bissell so that you can scrub and agitate. Quaalude. Quaalude? Oh yeah, the Ludes. The Ludes. Hook, yeah, on the Wolf of Wall Street, they get the Quaaludes. The Ludes, right? The Ludes. And especially, what happens when the Ludes are old? What happens when the Ludes are super old? Who remembers the effect of Ludes that are super old? Quaaludes. Oh, by the way, guys, we have speakers in the carousel, and some of them are on sale. Actually, they're all on sale. But we also got the Soundcore. Is it the Boom? The Soundcore Boom 2 and Boom 2 Plus. So this is the Boom 2 right here. Let me grab the Boom 2 Plus over here. The Boom 2 Plus right here. So this is the Boom 2 Plus and the Boom 2 over here. The Boom 2 Plus is a much bigger speaker that demands more attention. It's got bigger lighted passive radiators. It's got more sound and it's got more punch to it. It's a 140 watt speaker, Bluetooth 5.3 and 20-hour battery life. It's waterproof, it's solid, it's a beautiful speaker with RGB lights at the end caps right here. So that one's 28% off. Very popular unit that has sold over 500 within the last month. A lot. Alright, so I don't know why your comment RY Guy Fly got hidden. So I don't even know what does that even mean. I'm sorry. I'm not understanding why your comment got blocked. I do apologize if it was blocked incorrectly, but that was not me. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. We have the Mars 3 projector on sale, on deal in the carousel. So what's the Mars 3 projector? The Mars 3 projector is going to be your lightweight or relatively lightweight, high performance projector that has 1000 anti-lumens. It's got built-in kickstand, it's got built-in speaker, and this thing is shock resistant to a certain point. It's weather resistant to a certain point. It's got a dust shield in front of the projector lens right there, and it outputs a solid 1080p resolution. You can make up to a 200-inch screen with this thing. It's got a camping light that's built in with multiple brightness. It's got a battery indicator right there, and your controls are right on the handles right here. It's a very nice unit. This is a very compact projector that you can take with you on the go. We actually have the Fantic V8 Slim and the V8 Mate vacuum cleaners that's in the carousel. Let me grab my Fantic and let me show you the Fantic vacuum. I had it here just a moment ago. Where did my Fantic go? I have the Fantic Fold that we talked about earlier, but I want to show you the Fantic. Oh, there it is. The Fantic V8. So this is the V8 vacuum cleaner, and there's a couple of different versions of the V8s. There is the V8 Apex, which has a solid 19,000 Pascal of suction power, and that's always the one I recommend. If you can afford to get the Apex, it's 34% off right now, and there's additional 10% discount. It's a vacuum cleaner. It also has the attachment to make it become a blower. It's got the silicone bristle options. It's got the crevice tool with the bendable flexi tube. It's got a lot going for it. My favorite part, the fact, is that it has a lot of suction power too. At 19,000 Pascal suction, it's more powerful than even the V10 Fold that we talked about, but in the form factor that's very convenient and compact. And here's a fun fact. The V8 Apex is the same size as the V8 Slim, which I think we'll talk about later on in the stream. But nonetheless, the V8 Apex is on sale, so grab it if you got a chance because it's on deal. Another item that we have that's on sale on deal is this Omni vacuum cleaner and mop in one. So I know we always talked about the robot vacs, right? But the thing about RoboVac is that they can only vacuum dry. And then this one here can also do mopping effect. So we're talking about a system here that can vacuum and mop all by itself. Joe started following. Thank you for the follow, Joe. Welcome to the stream. We got a new follower in the house, Joe F. Jaramillo. Jaramillo in the house. Welcome to the stream, Joe. We have the X10 Omni RoboVac right there that does 8,000 pascal of suction power. And here's the crazy thing. When it's done vacuuming, it goes back to its docking station. Guess what? It gets the water sucked out of it. The dirty water gets removed from it because it does some self-washing. It does some self-drying. And all the dirt and debris, it gets empty. So it gets emptied, if you know what I'm saying, right? And then it gets refilled. There we go, with some clean water, so it can go back out there and mop your floor and vacuum with a clean tank. That's the X10 Pro, X10 Omni. Speaking of something big and powerful, let's switch gears to something that is super compact and useful for when you travel, like this right here. This one is the Anker 621, super compact power bank, 5,000 milliamp hour of capacity with this origami type of stand. So you open this little flap back here, and believe it or not, it actually is a really good stand. So you open this up and you stick this back here, and now you have a nice lightweight stand. You can put your phone on it horizontally or vertical like that. So that's the vertical format. And then you can actually have it in the horizontal orientation like this. And this is a very compact 5,000 milliamp hour battery pack with an origami stand. It's got the USB-C charging right there and the wireless charging over here. So pretty strong magnet too. Very strong magnet. And I want to just double check on that USB-C port because I want to know if that USB-C is input and output or if it's only input. I would be surprised if it's only input. What's your favorite country singer and country song do you like? Colin Ray. Yo, how do you know? I love Colin Ray. I like One Boy, One Girl, and Love Me. Love Me is a really good song. Colin Ray is good. So yeah, one boy, one girl, two hearts beating wildly. Yeah, I can't sing, but that song, it hits. It's good. I like it. Yeah, so, and then we also have the Anker 621. I'm trying to find out if that USB-C is input and output or just output. Rather, just input. Actually, we can test it out. We can test it out right now. I'm going to test it. I'm going to connect a USB-C cable right now to it. And I want to see if it can power my phone with the USB-C. Because I know for sure it's input, but is it also output? So right now, I'm going to see if it does output. Let me see. I'm testing right now. Will it charge my phone? Yes, it charged my phone. So it does output too. So it does input and output. Yes, Denise, good question, good questions, and good comment, Denise. I like it. Keep it about the product. I mean, it's all good. We can have a little bit side conversation, but yeah, let's focus on the products because we got about another 8 minutes on the stream. I want to make sure that you guys got enough time to get on these deals before these deals end, and before my stream ends as well. Do you like playing escape rooms, says Anna. Escape rooms are fun. I never got a chance to really do escape room. I want to. Maybe one of these days I gotta actually do one. I never got to do one, but I always kind of watch videos about people doing it, and I can see how it works. By the way, this is the Fanatec V8 Mates that's highlighted right now. It's less powerful than the V8 Apex. It's actually quite a bit less at 12,000 pascal versus 19,000 pascal. I mean, it's a lower price, but it doesn't have the air exhaust. It doesn't have the blowing, it just has the sucking part, right? This vacuum has the suction, but it doesn't have the exhaust, the blowing out the air option. So for that, as well as the power option and the fact that they're the same size, I always recommend spending a little bit more and get the V8 Apex over the V8 Mate, even though both of them are on sale. RGBIC floor lamp, oh my gosh. I think I've been using this one for almost 2 years right now. This is it right here. This is my RBG floor lamp from Govee, and I'm using it as a white light that is shining on my background right now, helping me do this green screen effect, and I think it's a really good light. I love that light. So that is the Govee RGBIC floor lamp that's highlighted right now. Is on sale, 30% off. Over 10,000 of these have been purchased within the last month. It's a solid light that works. It's lightweight. It doesn't take up any space, and you want to point it against your wall, and it creates a very nice mood in your home. And with Govee, you always have all these awesome scene modes, so you can get a lot out of these Govee floor lamps right there. We have the Red Tiger. Red Tiger is our dash cam. Red Tiger makes a lot of dash cams, but the one that we have highlighted right now is the F7NP. So it has a solid 1080p webcam, dash cam for the reverse, but the front camera actually uses a nice solid Sony sensor in the front. So it's a nice compact dash cam, super small. You have your SD card here. You have your connection right here to the power adapter. And then you have the AV in. So the AV in is going to be the backup camera. So you have everything you need, even a screen on this very compact form factor. And this one is super popular. Over 10,000 have been purchased within the last month. It's an Amazon Choice product. Now that price is already 35% off, but you also get an additional $30 coupon right there if you click on that. So that takes it down to under $100. So really good deal if you're looking for a nice dash cam right there. If you're looking for picture frames, or more precisely certificate frames, well, we got these on sale. These are the UpSimple certificate frames, 8.5 inches by 11 inches. They're 13% off. The deal ends in 26 minutes. They're awesome for putting certificates in, and you have a pack of 5 of them right here. They got different colors. They got gold, black, brown, and even mahogany. Wood color, wood color. Who doesn't like wood color, right? So there we go. We also have the Tozo A1s. These are tiny little earbuds. Like when I say tiny, they're pretty small. So let me grab the Tozo A1s real quick. Let me put away the dash cam from Red Tiger. And let me show you the Tozo A1s. So the Tozo A1s, when I first saw these things, I was blown away how compact they are. But literally, they're like this small. And they got the USB-C casing right there. So the thing about the Tozo A1s is that they're 57% off right now. For under $13, you guys have a nice pair of mini earbuds. When you want to be very inconspicuous, you want to have a really low profile on your earbuds, these are tiny. Yet they still have really good battery life. They have, with the battery case, you're talking about a solid 32 hours of playtime. On a single charge, that will give you 7 hours on a single charge of these Tozo A1 earbuds. And for under $12, or is it under $13? Under $13, you can't go wrong with that. We have the Soundcore Motion, the Soundcore Boom 2. Remember we talked about the Boom 2 Plus earlier? Well, here's the Boom 2. The Boom 2 is just compact, smaller version of the Boom 2 Plus. So the Boom 2 Plus and then the Boom 2. I like the Boom 2 because of how compact it is. The Boom 2 Plus will give you more power output, but the Boom 2 doesn't give up much other than just the size, right? You still got the colors here, RGB colors. You still have the nice form factor. It's still waterproof. It's IPX7 waterproof. Battery life did go down from 30 hours to just 24 hours because it's a smaller unit, but it still got the Bluetooth 5.3. It still has the base up feature, and it has water resistance. It's perfect for bringing it out to the beach, the pool party, because it's waterproof too. 15% off brings it down to $109.99, and there is a couple colors. You got the green, the black, and the blue. I think I like the blue one the best. What about you? Let me know. If you have any questions, we got the Delta 2 Max with the combo here. Actually, Denise might be interested in this if you're looking at the Delta 2. This one is the Delta 2 Max, so it's going to be the bigger, heavier one, which has 2,000 watt-hour capacity, but it can output a total of 3,400 watts. So this can power not just one microwave, it can actually power 2 microwaves at the same time, and it includes a 400-watt solar panel. Now, that's a big solar panel. Like, that is a huge solar panel. If you don't know how big 400 watt is, I'm gonna tell you it's almost too big. That's 400 watt solar panel. It's actually almost too big because it takes a lot of effort to set that up, and it also takes a toll if it's windy, because wind is easier to blow this and knock it down. So I would say, unless you really want a 400 watt solar panel, Denise, like, that's just too big for something that's portable. I would go for either the 220 watt version, bifacial solar panel. That's my recommendation. Or you want something more compact, go for the 160. But yeah, 400 watt it's too big. I honestly, I think it's just too big. Like, even when I was trying to set it up, it's just a hassle because you gotta move around. And it can bend if you don't hold it carefully either, because there is some glass filaments inside the solar panel, so you gotta be really careful. It's actually literally too big, in my opinion, to be portable. But if you need something super portable, don't worry if you got the Rory. So what's the Rory? The Rory is actually a unique little power bank. It's got 5,000 milliamp hour capacity, but it's got a little place to charge your Apple Watch if you're an Apple Watch user, and it has your cable. So it has built-in cable. You got a USB-C cable here, and then over here you have your Lightning cable. So you have both USB-C and Lightning cable built in. You also have a USB-C port here. So technically you can charge 4 devices at the same time. USB-C output here, Lightning output here, USB-C output here, and your Apple Watch. Pretty cool. This is a very nice travel unit. I think it is perfect if you have an Apple Watch, because I mean, I don't see a lot of chargers with the Apple Watch. This one has sold over 2,000 just within the last month. So don't worry, you got your Rory right here. That is the Rory charger right there. Alright guys, we have another Anker product in our carousel, and this time we go back, way back into a little bit of time, not too far back in time, but we got the first generation of the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom. So the first version doesn't have the lights, but it still sounds really good, and it's very compact too. It's got 24-hour playtime, just like the Boom 2. Not the Boom 2 Plus though. This is the Boom 1 small version, just like the Boom 2 small version, right? It's very solid, but for the price of $79.99, it's a good deal versus the $109 for the Boom 2. If you have the money and you want the RGB, get the Boom 2. But if you're on a budget and you want something that's very compact, the Motion Boom right here, solid. Over 1,000 purchased within the last month. Rarely do I have a Bluetooth speaker that I always grab when I need something on the go. This is not too big, not too small. It's not too expensive that I will feel bad if I lose it or break it. But at the same time, it's not a cheap, like super small speaker that barely puts out any sound, right? This thing puts out like crazy performance. So that's why I think this is a good value at $74.99. It sounds good and it works well. Who likes to have Christmas lights all year round? We have the Govee Outdoor Christmas lights, or actually I shouldn't call them Christmas light. These are actually permanent outdoor lights, and you can use these for any occasion because they have patterns that are perfect for Halloween, for Thanksgiving, for St. Patrick's Days, and you can even use the community to use some of the presets from the community. And there's fun ones in all different colors. So these are awesome outdoor permanent lights from Govee, and they're 20% off. Really cool lights that will transform the effect of your home. It's very fun to have. If you're looking for a projector that's super portable but still output some incredible footage, then look no farther than the Capsule 3 with the Google TV feature built in, with the HDMI built in. We got the speakers built in. We have a battery that's built in that has a crazy 2.5 hour of runtime. This thing is Wi-Fi compatible, Bluetooth compatible. It's got the solid 1080p output. Now, the only thing where this falls a little bit short is the brightness. Because of the compact form factor, you're looking at just around 200 ANSI lumens of brightness, so not a lot of power, but if you are in a dark room, then this is perfect to have. And it's very fun to watch your content on this because you can project it onto the ceiling, onto the wall. Even when you're camping, you can project it onto your camping tent if you like to. We have a compact power bank that is on sale in the stream. This one is kind of unique in that it has a built-in USB-C cable that doubles as a lanyard. I think I like this one a lot just because it's so useful to have something that is connecting and charging my phone the fastest it can. That's because wireless charging is good and it's convenient, but it's not as fast as wired charging. And when you have a wireless charger and you want to charge it via wire, you gotta look for that USB-C to USB-C cable. Whereas here, that lanyard is your cable. So I like it a lot because of that convenience right there. So they call this one the Anker Nano. And it's nice that you have your lanyard and your cable in one. So that one's cool. And we are wrapping up our stream. We got 2 more items right here. We got Antonio in the stream. What's up, Antonio? Welcome to the stream. If you guys are watching this on another platform, come over to Amazon. We're on Amazon right now. We did talk about a couple of awesome products, and we have a few more left to go. We have the X8 Pro, which is probably the most middle slash high-end vacuum cleaner with 4,000 Pascal of suction power. It's got the detangling brush built in, which is a game changer. It's a brush that, the blade that is right next to the brush that's in the perfect place, so it's constantly getting used and trimming off any hair that gets caught in the roller, so you don't end up with a mess like this. It has your laser navigation, so it will path out your room really well, and it has good amount of suction power, and it's smart enough to be on a schedule and vacuum when you wanted to and set a schedule ahead of time. That one is 52% off. Need I say more? A very powerful vacuum cleaner that's 52% off, brings that down to $239.99. That is a good deal if you're looking for a robot vac and you can afford that budget. I highly recommend taking a look at that. And last but not least, we have a more budget-friendly vacuum cleaner. I introduce you guys to the Eufy H11 vacuum cleaner. That's very compact. Now, I will be honest, the power on this thing is 5,500 Pascal. So it's not a ton of power, but it gets the job done. It's still got a nice form factor. And when you close this lid right here, it doesn't look like a vacuum. It looks nice. And the fact that it's in this form factor can easily fit in most cars' side pocket. If not, you can put it in the trunk and store it away, but it's very compact. There's only one speed setting. There is a battery indicator over here, and you even have a 2-stage filter on the inside. So it just works. It's very compact. Let me take out the filter so I can show you real quick how it's 2-stage filter. So you can open this up right here, and you see there's this filter and then a more coarse mesh on the outside. So double stage filter right there, and then the filter will slide in here, and then that's how you attach the filter to the vacuum, and then this just locks in like that. And there we go, the Eufy H11 vacuum cleaner right here. 5,500 Pascal, and it's only 1.2 pounds. So guys, that's pretty much our stream for the night. Thank you for all of our new followers. Thank you for all that are participating in the chat. I really enjoyed having the stream with you guys tonight. Your interaction is awesome. So with that being said, grab the items that you like in the stream before it's too late. Some of these deals will end tonight within the next 30 minutes or so. Some might have already ended. If you missed out, I'm sorry, but grab the remaining deals before it's too late. With that being said, I hope you all have a good night. Enjoy the next week ahead, and I'll see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye!